Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 5th episode of Bakemonogatari. Now, last episode, we're continuing to try to get Hachikuji Mayoi to her home, but it's difficult because we just keep getting lost. The lost cow just getting us lost, and it's just a lot of lostness, and then Senju left just to do her own thing at Meme's place, and now I guess has a message for Araragi that she's gonna give back to him. And then Hanakawa showed up, who I guess was also killing time on Mother's Day, and walked in after, Araragi had a bit of another bit of a scrap with Hachikuji that caught her to be unconscious twice, second time today. So as it goes. So let's get into the episode and see if we can make any progress on getting this lost cow home to her mother. So let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Yes? Oh yeah, she said she was hungry. I just remember that before she said it again. Yeah, she did say she was hungry. Flesh, fingers. there you go, see? I'm not sure it's a matter of humbleness. Yeah, it's a little bit scary when she says this with a smile. Didn't know snails ate people, but there you go. Yeah, I don't know if we could find a place to eat though, because there's like nobody else in this town except for main characters. Be careful. Now I know why you get lost, because you fall out of moving vehicles. And of course, you fall off of those as well, so you can really see why she gets lost in this opening. In truth, when she gets hungry, she eats Araragi. I didn't know your home was on the moon, but why not? Just keeps breaking stuff. And you can't smile your way to property damage, Hachikuji. If I at least knew where the words would be ahead of time, I could probably get farther in reading them before they go by. Anyway, Lost Snail Part 3. It's Mother's Day, so you would think. I'd say so, but I'm sure there are exceptions. And sisters. I'm sure that caused a very big difference in perspective. I mean, do we ever see his parents? I don't think so. Impressive. Please have Hanakawa help you. If he's always like that, why are you getting so angry and surprised? Yes, he's just like you. Feelers. I I believe that, but do you have to strike a pose while you say that? You didn't notice that? Maybe we should have kept it that way then. First touch. Well then. Well, just be glad you still have that first kiss protected. I wouldn't go that far. Oh, that's messed up. I don't know, Ryu-kun. In a round 3, are we gonna knock this girl out again? He never does. Didn't even know about it until he told you. That was probably not quite right. Probably not the worst thing you could have said. Uh, 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 how did you know? I don't think the virginity is contagious. Calm down. Plus, you're a virgin as well, so I don't see what the problem would be either way. That would explain a lot. Oh, wow. Come on, Araragi. Watch what you yell in the middle of a public park. Hopefully Shinjuku doesn't show back up soon. Yeah, just straight up more fighting. With all his might. It was. Don't run away from reality. That's you. Wounds heal. Luckily, several bites later. Yes, you should. That's true. I remember at least one fight with Cotton. I don't remember which Monogatari was in, but I remember there seeing some fight with Cotton. Of course you did. uh, yeah, but not as often as you do, and not with the same name all the time. Yeah, you don't stutter on people's names. That's very rude. That's nobody's name. If a parent named their child that, I don't know why they hate them so much. You brought this up, Hachikuji. Nama mama mo. Nama mama mo. It's not that hard to say. We get sidetracked a lot, don't we? You could just say, I'm sorry. Yes, that's what he does regularly. Well, I bet if they got a divorce. Well, I should hope so. I love mother. I love father. Why do they not love each other? Well, yeah, we just saw that visual. And I'm sure they're nice people. Seem to be kind of fading away there. I don't think that's true. Oh no, the stench of Hanakawa lingers in the air. Oh, Senjugahara, you're kind of scary sometimes. Wow, you are scary. I mean, what are the women talks on Aragi at this point? Yeah, that's... wow. That's exactly the same thing. Yeah, that's just a thing you say to people still. I don't think he did. I don't think he said that. Yes, she did. And unlike you, she interacted with our companion. For what? There's probably a list of things that you've done to him that were kind of mean. Okay. She claimed she was going to apologize, but instead we're getting into more of a philosophy. Mimi's pretty perceptive. Well, she's kind of talking about Hachikuji, so... Yeah, so basically, as long as you follow Hachikuji, you're going to stay lost, so... Which makes sense why she tried to drive people away, if she knew that. Yeah, figure it out. No, you don't understand. Yeah, you would never try to harm him on purpose. You would never attack him with a stapler. Don't know if I'd call you normal now, but I wouldn't call anyone in this show normal. It's a lot of sweat, just... Uh, don't blame everything on Hachikuji, that's not cool. She's right here. She pointed the wrong direction. But, yeah, it comes out. That picture. That is a very sad thing. Well, it's a safe assumption that it is. But clearly did not go well. Why? It could have been worse. It could have been isekai'd. Yeah. Yeah. That probably looks pretty ridiculous from her perspective. uh, Good thing she did not see Hachikuji, or she probably would have called the police a couple times over. You can't just come out and say that she thinks you're crazy. Well, to be fair, Hanakawa saw her, so she is the odd one out. Yeah, that happens sometimes. If everyone around you seems to believe something, you sometimes act like you believe it too, you know. It's a pretty low bar. I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate to not wanting to go home. Yeah, exactly. That's why Hanakawa could see her, because Shir's family situation is not great. Yeah, just leave the lost cow. Or want to go home, or whatever. That's all it takes. But you can't abandon a lost child. It's bad karma. So you have a decision to make, Araragi. Yeah, this doesn't help our main mission at all. Yes, she is. She's right there. Just because you can't see her doesn't mean she's not right here. Uh, Again, she's right here. Watch what you say. You can hear everything you're saying. Yeah, we're not just going to abandon her. She did. She was very mean, but for a good reason. I make him feel a bit bad for some of the violence enacted on her. Yeah, you might not be able to see her, but he can, so, you know, we can't just abandon her. That he's not a quitter. That's what he does. He solves people's problems. Specifically, girl problems. Yes, he would save anyone, but, yeah, you were the only one that actually were able to do anything about it. He's a special one. So, okay, I was hoping there was more. One time only cheat code. You have my attention. Well, that makes sense, but what's a cheat code? Oh, okay. Is this the best time for a love confession? I don't know if Hachikuji really wanted that to be the focus, but it's good to know. But I guess we had no response for that. Well, that's good, but, you know, that's not a good sign. It was just an empty area. Well, things changed, you know. Don't cry. What did I tell you, Hachikuji? Aw. I'm happy for you, Hachikuji. Yeah, don't get lost again, okay? And look both ways before crossing the streets. Hopefully you should get yourself a snack, too. I don't know how ghosts get hungry, but... Yeah, he didn't offer a response to that. We just kind of skipped over that, so, you love her, too? I don't think she confessed to you as a... Well, that didn't go well. Yeah, just an excuse, of course. Of course. Yes, he did would and he does. You know, hypothetically saving Hanakawa. I can believe that. Although I'm sure it would have more impact because he saved you. Well, I think he enjoys that as well. Even if you're a little bit mean. Not a lot, but decent amount. Enough. Man, her voice really does pierce you. You know, now that Hachikuji is gone, we can have this conversation. I think there are worse things that have happened to you. I think there's a lot of worse things that could happen to somebody than that. uh, I think he's okay with this. Yeah, don't be that way. It's a lot to take in. Yeah. Oh, don't attack me with a stapler anymore. Ah, okay. That makes sense. You know, because it benefits no one to do that, really. Yeah, you want to talk to him, so that should be no problem agreeing to that one. Okay, looks like we've got this established. Although, you know, uh, yeah, should probably do that. Yeah, just point it out clearly so everyone can understand. What? Okay. I mean, I think it kind of is. And we're back home to our loving sisters. Uh, blah, blah. And whoosh, yeah, I think he's out of bed now. Ow, wow, down the stairs, ouch. I think he's awake. Oh, Hachikuji, didn't you go home? Why are you already back? Wasn't even 5 minutes ago. Might have to pick your battles on this one, Araragi. That was a nice cute pan up. Oh. Okay, congratulations. 2 rank promotion. Ah, funny. Okay, so apparently gonna be haunted by our little ghost. Okay, that that was the 5th episode of Bakemonogatari, and completely finishing off our snail arc here, our last snail arc, and that's good because she was able to make her way home and graduate from being a from a haunting spirit to wandering spirit, I think is what she said. Hopefully I didn't get those two mixed up, but it was a 2 rank promotion, because, 2 rank promotion died, I get it. But the point is, she's gonna stick around anyway. And Araragi learned a lot about her this episode. I mean, he learned some stuff before about her, of course, all the whole family circumstances with her mother and stuff, but he got even more details on that this episode, and got some details from Senju. Found out that Hachikuji is not being, like, bothered by some sort of oddity, but she's the oddity here. Because, she's a ghost girl that causes other people to get lost. Which he did not pick up on that at all. He also didn't pick up on the fact that Senju could not see her at all. That's why he never interacted with her in any capacity. Unlike Hanakawa. Because she's also a lost girl, in her own way. But that's not something to get into now. That's more of a Nekomonogatari thing. But yeah, basically Senju explained to Araragi the situation, that he's gotten lost because of her, and he started to understand why she was so initially hostile to him and Hanakawa, because I'm sure they're not anywhere near the first people that walked up to her trying to help her, and she's probably dealt with getting people lost before. So now she wants to prevent that from happening anymore, being a cause of somebody getting lost, so she drives them away. However, Araragi-kun, he's not one to be easily driven away, not at all. So yeah, that's why they got into so many matches, at least 3 different matches, I'm sure, between them. A lot of biting and scratching and KOs. It was pretty brutal, some of these encounters. But apparently she's just good at fighting, which she has to be because, Araragi has a bit of a size advantage on her, kind of out of her weight class, and has healing powers on top of that, so not really a fair fight, I would say, even if she is pretty good at fighting, but she did pretty well, all things considered. So that's good. However, all that stuff about Hachikuji didn't really help the situation, because he's not going to just abandon her and say, oh, I had no idea. Okay, well, bye, Hachikuji. I'm going to go hang out with my future GF now, so bye-bye. And that's kind of, that's not a thing he would do, basically. So he was interested in learning actually what he can do to help her. And Senju mentioned something about a cheat code. I'm not sure if that's what I would call it, but, as far as I can tell, all that really amounted to was looking at the map differently, taking into consideration how much things have changed to get to the destination. Something like that. So the point is we were able to find out where she was meant to go, and she went there, just kind of phased on through. And she started crying a lot, which almost got me to cry, and then she was all happy that she finally made it home, and it was great. But we also had a bit of a side plot with Senju suddenly confessing to Araragi-kun, and he never actually gave a response to that initially. We just kind of ignored that and went back to, searching for her home. And Senju she just suddenly pointed towards the sky, and I was thinking, what are you doing? Is that this Chico? We go in the sky to find it? We get a bird's eye view of the city so we can easily find where she's going? That's one thing that could pop into my head, but then she suddenly just said, I love you. And that was a bit of a turn, but he didn't give an answer immediately, but once they finished the Hachikuji stuff, she was making sure to get some sort of response, so she brought that up. And they discussed the matter a little bit. She said how much she likes talking to him, wants to talk to him more, and that's pretty much what it came down to. And he didn't actually say he loves her as well. He barely gave much of a response, but I guess he gave enough of one. I guess, I don't know. I think he should just straight up said, hey, I love you too. Let's go out. We're now BF and GF. let's go out on dates and stuff. But you know, I am gonna be saving more attractive girls in the future, so hopefully you're okay with that. But yeah, you know, I could totally go out with you. Why not? So that's kind of how that would go. And she acknowledges that, and you know, she straight up says like, "Yeah, this I thought you saved me because you know you liked me, but then I realized you save anyone, but then I realized I'm okay with that as well." You know, that's kind of what that turned out to be. But you know, she's okay with him saving people. She likes that about him, as long as he says yes, that's all that matters. As long as she says GF and nobody else, that's what matters. Because she did react to Hanakawa being there. She just smelled the scent of a woman in the air, the shampoo, and even figured out specifically who it was. That's a little bit scary. I mean, she does know Hanakawa. Like, I think they were friends in middle school or something. Or at least they knew each other in middle school. I'm almost sure that was the case. So, you know, I guess she might know something like that. But yeah, luckily Araragi was able to work things out with his sisters, you know, he promised never to run away on Mother's Day again. He gets thrown out of the bed down the stairs, basically breaking his neck. Again, good thing he has vampire healing powers, or else he'd probably be dead 10 times over before the series ended. Probably more than that, really. But even at this point, he's probably in a hospital with some of the injuries he's gotten up to this point. All the scratches and bites and getting just smacked around, or has he been smacked around yet? I actually can't remember. Did that happen with Senju Gahara? I know Senju Gahara got smacked into a wall, but I don't know. The point is, he gets injured a lot. That's kind of his thing. I think that's all there really is to say on the episode. I'm glad things worked out with Hachikuji, and yet we're still able to actually see her. Like, it'd be pretty sad if she was completely written out of the show here. Like, if they just said, "Hey, she passed on. Yay, she's happy now." Well, we'll never see her again. That'd be a little bit sad. So it's nice that she's able to still kind of wander around as a spirit and just hang out with Araragi here and there. That's cool. I do like that. You know, there's plenty of more fun adventures we could have with that. You know, snail. That's good. I also really like the response to the love confession. She just kind of gives a bit of a sideways glance to Araragi and just says, "Congratulations," in kind of a deadpan way, like, "Okay, I don't know why we're suddenly doing this, but sure, congrats. Okay, can we go back to trying to get me home?" You know? So yeah, just the timing of that really was a little bit weird, no matter how you look at it. You figure she'd at least wait until they finished getting her home to bring it up, because it was not like that was too far away, so might as well wait until then, but I guess not really much of a logical thing. You feel like it, you say it, and you hope for the best. But anyway, that's that. Time to move on to the next arc, next episode. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.